Hey fashionistas, Chrissy Carly here for Boutiqueful and welcome back to my blog. Happy Chinese New Year guys! For all my subscribers and readers that celebrate Chinese New Year, Happy Chinese New Year. This year is the year of the rooster, so it's actually my year, so I'll be turning 24 in June. I don't know how I feel about that, but moving on. For those who don't know about Chinese New Year, who don't know what, not really sure what happens, we, us Chinese, we go to our relatives and our friends' house, mainly our relatives, just to visit them, wish them a happy new year, and overall the day is very busy. You're constantly just, going to relatives' houses and just saying hi and then stay for like 30 minutes, an hour, then leave, go to the next relatives. So for today's makeup look, I want to do something that is very simple and something that I'm very comfortable with and something that I know looks good on me. So which is why, as you can tell, it is a very pink look, and like I said, you want to be comfortable with this look, and this look is something that I know I can do very easily, and if I need a quick touch up, it's very easy to do. But yeah, before we move forward with this video, it is going to be a talk through video on how to get this look. Go ahead and follow me on my blog if you haven't done so already. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do post videos every other Wednesday for Vlog Wednesdays. I know this week has been a little bit more special just because I posted a shopping haul video this past Wednesday, and now I'm doing the second video this week for Chinese New Year, so surprise guys. But yeah, other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, so first up I'm going to start off with my L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. Just one pump, don't need a lot, just like one pump, that's pretty much it. Just rub it all over the skin. And it gives a really good luminescent finish. Luminescent, sorry. A very luminescent finish, which is perfect because for Chinese New Year, I'm actually going more with my Fit Me foundation, matte and poreless. And this one, like I said, is not super drying, but it is matte. So, of course, it is going to be a little, I guess it's not gonna have the dewy look. So with this, I'm just gonna put this on my skin just a little bit. You don't need that much. A little goes a long way with this one. So I just have like this much, and if I need more, I'll put more later. But just take a small amount. And then with a Real Technique sponge, actually I'm gonna use this and just dab it all over my face first. With the Real Technique sponge, I'm just gonna put that all over my skin. And sometimes I'm just gonna put it along my eyelid, on my eyelids too, as like a primer. And if you notice, I'm also putting it over my lips, just because I was taught that if you put the foundation over your lips, it kind of like neutralizes your lips, and that way when you put on the lipstick, it will show more of that true color. And now, because it is Chinese New Year and, I'm going to be going out and seeing relatives and everything, it's going to be a long day, I definitely want to conceal and highlight. So today, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm just going to go under my eyes like I would to highlight and also to cover all the bags. And now we're just gonna, with that same Real Techniques sponge, just damp, I'm just gonna blend that in. And now that we have our concealer on, I'm gonna be using we're gonna be setting our face. Today I'm using the NYC Smooth Skin Pressed Face Powder. And now I know that we use, setting powder to make sure our foundation doesn't move, but because my face is already kind of dry, I try not to use too much setting powder because it like dries my face up even more. So I'm just gonna be using this and kind of just like, with just a face brush. I'm using today's e.l.f. I'm gonna set that and just put it right on the concealer where I concealed. And next up for my eyes, we're going to start off with the Maybelline Master Prime. This is my go-to primer, the only eye primer that I really have, I use. I'm going to set that all over my eye. And with my fingers, I'm just going to pat that down. And for today's look, we're going to use the Tartiest Pro Kit. And I am just starting out with something very simple, really, nothing too crazy. So with a fluffy brush, I'm just going to go into Chic, which is right here. Do Chic. I'm going to use that in our outer, like the outer V right here, and just put that into our crease. It's going to move for the windshield wiper movement. That's what I like to call it. And with a crease brush, I'm going to go into Innocent, which is this one right here, which is a similar shape, a little more pinky tone. It has more of like a darker brown pink tone, undertone. I'm just going to focus that into the crease. Great. And with a fluffy brush, I'm just going to go back into Chic and just blend everything out. Okay, and now here comes a really fun part. So with Chinese New Year, you always want to do, we believe in, like pretty colors like gold, and red. Now I'm probably not going to put red on my eyes with this one. I'm going to go more with a gold look. So today I'm using the MAC Pigment in Handsome Prince, and it's this little glitter pigment. Let me just find my brush. Where's my brush? Brush, where are you? Okay, this will do. So I'm using a flat brush. This is by NYX. I'm just going to grab very little. Like I said, a little goes a long way with this. So, it's got it all on my computer. That's fine. Okay. So with that, I'm just going to pat this in. Pat this in like so. I'm just going to put that on my eye. Oh, pretty. So that's pretty much it. You really don't, like I said, you don't need a lot. So I'm going to close that up. And with a fluffy brush, we're just going to blend everything. And now we are going to curl our lashes. So with my e.l.f. lash curler, so you go and curl my lashes. With this, I generally just go give it like 10 pumps and slowly like move it up away from my eye, and then keep on doing it, you know, repeat that until I like how the lashes look. Then today I'm going to use the Benefit Roller Lash, my Holy Grail mascara. And for Chinese New Year, I do want to make sure, you know, everything stays in place. So I always use things that I generally used before and I trust, just because I know it's going to be a long day of visiting relatives, visiting, you know, friends. So I'm going to make sure that my mascara lasts all day. Now we're just going to go in and go into our left eye. And before we finish the eyes, I did forget to put some eyeshadow on the corner of our eyes. So going back into the Tarte Pro kit, I am going to go into Glam, which is right here. Ooh, there we go, Glam, right here. And I'm going to just take that and put that in my inner corners. And now that we are done with the eyes, we're going to go back onto the face. And to warm up our face, I'm using the NYC Sun and Bronze Powder. I generally will use something more warmer, but I felt like I really wanted to build up my bronzer instead of using that's like something that's super, I guess, dark. I'm just going to go into that and just warm my face up. Okay. And then next, we are going to use blush. I'm using the Benefit Dandelion blush. Again, this one is something that's not too pink and not too dark. It's something that you could easily build up, and it's very easy to put on. It doesn't show that much. Not like super bright pink, because like I said, my shirt is probably going to be something that's like pink or red. So this is very easy to put on. See, all done. And now my favorite part, of course, is highlight. So with this, I'm going to my Tartiest Pro Glow. And for today's, I am going to use something that is more bright. I do want definitely the highlight to show through, so I'm gonna go into, but also I'm gonna go something that's like warm also. So I'm gonna go into Lit right here. And finally, the last step, I'm gonna go with our lipstick. Like I said in my last video, we're going to use the MAC lipstick and Peach Blossom. And it's this nude look that I showed my last video, so we're going to use that because it is part of the Chinese New Year line, and today is Chinese New Year, so I'm going to use this. And like I said, we will need this face to last all day. I am going to go in and use my Urban Decay makeup setting spray. So there you guys have it, my Chinese New Year's makeup look. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, XOXO.